I'm feeling kind of babbly today. I want to talk about some of that deep stuff that, kind of hangs out in the back of our mind. My main focus is on this conversation is the simple fact that there's a difference between wanting justice for somebody who's wronged you and then also your brain like creating an ending of a circumstance in your own mind. Because a lot of the times when we go through something that's like a traumatic ending or like a feeling of unfinished business or anything of the sort, and that's just like with friendships, relationships, all platonic or romantic, just anything in general. And for me, it's like, okay, especially with trauma, I feel like I struggle with the not having an ending to loop to. And I feel like people with trauma brain usually loop to the worst of the scenario in the case. And unfortunately, there are people, not just romantic relationships, because it could be literally everybody around you and circling your energy. Friends, family, anything. Like, you could have literally been born into that dynamic, and it was so subtle because you were born into, like, that's how you were taught. But anyways, when you've experienced a lifetime full of trauma, it kind of forces your brain into hypervigilance. And then when you're in hypervigilance, you're constantly like scanning and trying to create an end to or protect yourself from. And that's probably one of the hardest things I've tried to figure out, or am trying to figure out. What makes it even more challenging is a person or a woman with depth. Because I gotta say, for me, I'm so map-brained. It's like I have to have things explained to me in different perspectives for me to be like, okay, that makes sense, that makes sense, that makes sense. And that's how you know that a person actually tries to get to the root of the problem and heal it from within instead of avoiding it, running away from it, and, pretending like it didn't happen. I'm the type of person, it's like, okay, I have to move through this, have it explained to me in different ways. So that way my brain is able to move forward. And the reason why I was coming on here explaining it, because I was going back and forth with the resource that I use to kind of help me piece things together. And I was stood corrected. And I'm okay with that, because when you find yourself being stood corrected in certain ways of thinking or processes or anything that you decide to do, you'll then realize that alone, that act right there, will actually free you from that rumination. So with that being said, I was called to pull cards for the collective, all of us, because we're all freaking going through it in the final stages of this retrograde. I feel like we're all being exposed to the things that we need to take a look in the mirror and heal before the next chapter can successfully, come through. So with that being said, I want to pull cards and see what exactly it is that we're not seeing, what we're ruminating on, and what we can actually release to allow us to step into those blessings. Because all it takes is like one consistent thought rumination pattern for you to be basically blocking your whole freaking life ahead of you. Like, if it's one rumination, it's blocking you from your move, of like moving somewhere you want to go. It's blocking you from the relationship that's coming to you. It's blocking you from like it could block you from literally everything. So I want to ask Spirit what us as a collective needs to do to release those rumination thought patterns. What do we need to do to release those rumination thought patterns, to accept our future? Okay, so we got the Devil, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups, Page of Wands. This to me is showing that your fruits of your labor is going to come. You just have to get through all the caca first. So this to me, whenever the Devil comes in, it's always showing that there's some toxic blockage, which kind of backs up what I'm saying. It's going to take some work. But once you're able to release those ruminations, those chains, those thought processes, because look, it's literally controlling you. And what I've learned on my journey so far is that this right here, this card mimics any negative energy in whatever religion you believe in. And it controls. So that rumination is literally controlling you and preventing you from getting the fruits of your labor, even though you're working so freaking hard to get through it, right? But once you're able to do that and release it, come on, buddy, you want to come up? Come on, I know you're meowing because you want lovin's. So once you're able to let go of that, all of the things that I mentioned before, like all of your manifestations will start piling in once you release that trap. A love offer is going to come once you release the ruminations of how things were supposed to go with a person, or your illusion of what the mimic of love brings. It's taking time, though. It's coming. It's just going to take some time because there was a lot of damage. I understand that, and the cards are validating that. But if you're wondering when it's going to come, you have to be able to release that first in order to make room for the fruits of your labor and the love offer. Let's get an angel number for that. And then I'll probably end it so it's not a super long video. Oh my gosh. I can't make this up. What is with this 1, 2, 3, 4 card? I swear. I did a reading earlier and it came out. I did a reading yesterday and it came out. This is the third time, like the third collective reading that I've done where 1, 2, 3, 4 has come out. Like, you're moving forward. You are. There is progress of you getting out of this ruminating hell in your mind. I promise you. That's what's in the cards, for sure. We just have to... Okay, what I'm seeing is happening. See how this, like, is so bright and it's, like, circle ruminating? There's going to be, like, that aha moment, I feel like, where you're like, okay... Like, there will be a specific circumstance where you will be able to release that rumination, if that makes sense. Let's get a moonology on timing, and then I'll end. Whiskers, you're being sassy, son. All right, we got a full moon coming up. The end of the month, actually close to my birthday. My birthday's on the 28th. I think it's on the 29th, the next full moon. But it's time to release negativity. something's about to change. I can feel it. Forward movement, and once you have that light bulb moment, like I explained earlier, that aha, you're gonna be able to figure it out. And I'm so excited because everybody who has been really going through it and fighting their mind and like trying to create a beautiful ending, the universe sees you. Like, just don't give up. The reason why it's taking so long is because there's just different thought processes that you had to work through. There's different ways of thinking. There's different perspectives that you had to master, and some things that you had to just toss out of your mind and out of your physical and emotional life to make room for the blessings that are to come. And just keep going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Keep trugging. Like, I know it's hard, but Mercury retrograde's almost over. I think it ends on the 23rd or around that time. But please just keep going forward. Like, don't give up. It is so close, like closer than you can taste. It's so close. Like, the fire with you, like within you, is ready to just explode with passion. Like, don't give up. You're not alone. I'm in it with you too. But you know what? All of these pains, buddy, come here. You're not locked out. Come here. Everything that you're going through is preparation for the blessings. Like, if you hadn't gone through that horrible experience, it wouldn't have given you the wisdom and the pattern recognition to be like, I don't accept that type of behavior in my life from friendships, anybody. Like, hi, my parrot. You just don't have to. And like, once your brain, heart, and body and everything catches up to it, it's all gonna be okay. Son, that was rude. But if this resonates with you, drop a heart below, or like one of those heart emojis. I love it. And yeah, I'd love to hear from you. And if you would like to book a private reading with me, I will include all the details in the description of this video. And I hope everybody has a great day.